I decide when I'll stop. From the beginning, you have been partial. I think I need to speak to your president personally.
You can speak to anyone. I'm sure Ivory has already told you what had happened. Everything needs evidence. This is the school library's CCTV record to protect your child. I think you'd better take a look first.
Why do I feel you're not protecting my son? Did you bring this here just to threaten me?
I'm the head teacher. Threatening you doesn't benefit me at all. Facts speak louder than words. Once you watch this, you'll understand.
You went out of your way just to get this video. How thoughtful of you.
What do you think you're doing? Your son is watching.
I am only making it clear that this is the best way to protect him.
What the hell?
The flash drive's gone. Miss Lin must have gone to get a backup.
So what if she is? No need to worry about this. In a few days, you're going back to school.
What? Dad, I can leave the hospital? You're just gonna let it go?
No way, son. There's absolutely nothing that your father can't deal with, silly boy.
Okay, Uncle Phil. I think this is the point we split. Go back and play temp dad.
Okay. Well, you take this. Add it to your pocket money. Use it after your interview. Get Harry a gift. What, you don't want it?
No, it's too much. The company has already paid for my return ticket. I've settled Harry's problem. I can't take this.
Take it. When you meet your friend, you'll have to dine out, right? He recommended you to this job anyway. You must thank him.
How about this? I'll take half and
Come
leave.
on, stop arguing. Just take it.
I won't argue with you anymore. I'm gonna get going.
Hey, Jack, last but not least. With your skill and talent, the interview will probably be a piece of cake for you, just like other things in life, but I still hope you mess up somehow. Otherwise, we will only meet a few times. How can I flaunt my success in front of you?
That's so kind of you. Bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Goodbye.
Hey.
You. Here to pick up Harry?
No, I'm not here for Harry. Oh no, I'm here to see you. That car's repaired.
I'm so sorry. You had to repair the car by yourself. How much? I'll make a transfer.
That's all? Hey, there's no need to hurry. I mean, is this the attitude a perpetrator should have? Huh? How can you be a teacher?
I've been busy lately. I'm pretty sure you know how troublesome Harry's problems are in school.
What about Harry? Tell me.
I should discuss this with his dad.
Well, you see, I'm now Harry's temporary dad, so whatever concerns him, you can tell me.
I'm not in the mood for jokes now, okay? I'm really sorry about the car. Well, I'll treat you another time, all right?
Come on, no. What makes you think I'm joking? Why are you avoiding me?
I'm not avoiding you. I'm just really busy with work.
But I am busy with work as well. Look, doesn't your school have substitute teachers for these situations? Right now, I'm doing the same thing. I am substituting for Jack as Harry's father.
Where's Jack? Has he left Harry again?
I saw him off at the airport 2 hours ago. He should be hovering over the Pacific as we speak. So in the next week, for anything that concerns Harry, you can always discuss it with me, his substitute daddy. Where's Harry anyway? Why don't we go and grab some dinner?
Susan baby, so ridiculous.
The number you've dialed is busy now. Please try again later.
Darn it. Andy, I've been calling your phone for hours. You're not picking up. Anyway, the deadline I gave you will lapse in 2 hours. If you don't tell Olivia the truth, I'll tell her. You're such a coward.
Thank you.
What would you like? Let's have something fancy.
Later, I'll order later.
Order something expensive.
Hello?
Olivia? Where are you? I have something to tell you. Can you come home now?
I'm out for dinner with a friend. What's wrong?
Do you and your friend have something important? Is this person important?
Not exactly important. You get the idea.
Then come home right now. The thing I want to tell you concerns your future happiness.
Okay. I'll be right there. I'm so sorry, but I have to go home. I have to deal with something important.
Wait, is she running away from the bill? Don't worry, miss. Uncle Phil won't ask you to pay. He's a gentleman, right?
Yes, I won't let you pay for anything. What's wrong? Is your house on fire?
Not on fire. This concerns my future happiness. It's just as important.
No, wait. Isn't your future happiness right here?
I think it sounds urgent. Way more urgent than a fire. Why don't you let her leave? Go on, ma'am. Just go. Go on.
I'm so sorry.
You owe me 2 meals then.
5 meals. Make that 5.
Why do you keep nudging me, Uncle Phil?
You were getting in the way. All you know is eating, nothing else.
The meal is good for 2, so I think what Miss Lin did was right. This means the revenge is complete.
Oh, forget about the meal.
Last time you tried to get the last piece of steak. Am I right, Uncle Phil?
I'm your dad now. You better show me some respect.
Are you eating or not?
Yes.
This place hasn't improved at all, and neither have you. This is an old-fashioned cafe. It's been around for 10 years and it serves the same dishes.
You seem to know this place well, don't you?
My dad always brought me here.
You must be joking. Because even if your dad has 5-star hotel cards, he will never come here. He prefers barbecue more.
I was talking about David.
Anyway, let's order. You know the menu better. Waiter!
Hey, you said that this was an urgent thing. But now that I'm here, you're just gonna stare at me?
Has my brother called you yet?
He hasn't. What's happened to him?
He's all right. He's fine. Don't be nervous.
You scared me.
My brother and I agreed that he would contact you within 24 hours. Now the time is almost up.
You're acting strange. It's starting to make me suspicious. Is he planning to propose? I won't be too surprised.
Olivia, do you really think Andy's going to propose? Olivia, you'd better be mentally prepared for this. That is... well... Wait! Olivia,
What?
Listen. Whatever happens, I'm always on your side, okay? Just stay calm.
Okay, I got it. What are you saying? Susan? What are you doing there?
Hello, Olivia.
Where's Andy?
Susan, why is it you? Go get my brother. We want to talk to him.
Be nice. How can he talk like this?
Olivia, actually, there's something Andy and I want to tell you long ago, but we really couldn't find a chance.
That shirt. Didn't I buy it for Andy? Why are you...
Susan, have you no shame left in your body? Are you wearing my brother's shirt to announce to everyone that you've stolen Olivia's boyfriend? This is such a tacky thing to do. Where is your shame? I want to talk to my brother. I don't want to see you.
Andy's taking a shower. He can't talk right now.
How can you be so shameless? I've warned... Olivia, it's in the middle of the night. Where are you going?
I can't breathe. I need some air. Just let me be.
But let's change into shoes first, okay?
I'll go out wearing slippers if I want to. Leave me alone.
Give me a second. I'll come with you. I can't let you go alone.
Please, Angel, please. Just leave me alone, okay?
Okay.
A young man like you should eat some more. You have a good appetite. If you want to have a good meal, just give me a call. I'll treat you out.
This is definitely better than having instant noodles at home, but I don't always like it.
Hey, I'm not trying to brainwash you, but I just want to ask you something. I was just wondering, now that you've lived both worlds, do you think life was better with David, or do you get along better with Jack?
Who are you asking for?
For myself, of course. We're on the same team.
With Jack, it's like you have to adapt because he's, pretty stubborn and he has a pretty sharp tongue. He can be quite harsh sometimes, and I think it's interesting to bicker with him.
And what about David?
I'm not telling you.
Then you pay for this meal.
You're forcing me? Life with David was great, if I'm being totally honest. Since I was a little boy, he let me have my own way, but now I can't tell for sure if that was actually good for me. Just think, when I was hurting and suffering most, he left me. Then Jack took me in. So I think...
Think what? That's the whole point of this, isn't it? Jack sacrificed a lot when he took you in.
Sacrifice what?
I've known your dad for years, so I know what I'm saying. You'll appreciate him. Just give it more time.
I can't be like him, I'll be more disciplined. I want to be like you and be successful.
I'm not really all that successful, Maybe I'm just a little more outstanding than Jack. Why? Do you want to borrow money?
Why do you keep asking silly questions?
I don't know. All that praise made me think about it.
I don't want to borrow money.
Okay.
Do you know where I can get a job?
Okay, listen. Just focus on your studies and live a simple life, okay? If you want more allowance, I'll give you more. Just ask.
It's not about money. I have enough allowance. I just think it's not fair for Jack to get another job. I created this mess and he had to clean it up for me. I just want to do something for him.
Sounds good. You've matured. Don't take it too hard, okay? Jack didn't get a new job just for money. He just has a better plan for his life now. You get it? Now, if you really want a job, why don't you be my assistant?
Be your assistant? Mm-hmm. You just want to keep tabs on me 24/7. I'm not buying it.
Andy, yeah! Damn you, Andy, yeah!
Since when did you know?
I haven't known for long. I've given you hints, but you didn't get it. You're so slow.
When you asked me to come home, I thought you wanted to give me a surprise. It was a surprise, all right?
Olivia, I'm so sorry, I really am. But I didn't lie to you. When Susan first moved in, I thought something was wrong, so I sent someone as a spy. But she'd never been and left. She was just like a little bunny. As for my brother, you know he's like a block of wood. I thought they were just lonely and wanted to comfort each other. You know,
That's not a good reason. Me! I'm alone here too. I didn't go out and look for comfort, did I?
Please don't be mad, Olivia. I really didn't want to lie to you. I just thought it would be better if it came straight from my brother. I wanted him to tell you, but things got in the way.
Right. I'm way too slow. He can't always be the bigger person. I was so stupid. Just sent the little bunny straight to his left.
Susan, except for proximity, is nothing compared to you. She's not even close. She's no match at all. And at the time you were about to leave for Australia, I thought my brother was just temporarily lost and would quickly turn back. But, you know, I really didn't think that he would do something like that.
I'm going to Australia as soon as I can.
The term is ending. What seems to be so urgent that you have to leave immediately?
You don't need to worry. If you don't let me go, I don't have to go later.
Does it have something to do with Andy? Is something wrong? You can't just take a leave anytime you like.
Fine then. If you don't let me, I'll skip classes tomorrow.
As a teacher, you can't even handle such affairs. Didn't I tell you you wouldn't be a good teacher? But you insisted on giving up your life in the US and took on this job. Then you should work hard to keep it.
You're right about that. I am not a good teacher. I shouldn't have fallen in love with Andy. Let's stop, just approve my leave. And when I come back, I'll listen to all your sermons, okay?
Settle the matter between Harry Xiao and Ivory Wong first. Then I'll let you go.
It's already settled.
Settled? Are you sure about that?
When are you going to stop doubting me, Dad?
Okay. Leave after the weekend.
I can't wait. I'll leave my application here. Please sign it right away. Okay. We'll be using this TV drama as a resource to learn English from. We're growing together as a class, as a whole. So.
Reporting. Hi, Miss Lin.
Hi. Ivory, how are you feeling?
I'm good. I can do everything now. My dad said education is the most important thing. I can't fall behind, right?
Is your dad outside?
No, he's not. He dropped me off. He already left.
Oh, you may take your seat.
Thanks.
Good. Now that Ivory is back, I'm relieved. I'd like to announce that I'm taking a few days off, so please behave and stay out of trouble.
Why is she taking a leave?
You can stop whispering now, class. I'm just taking a few days off. However...
Excuse me, Miss Lin. Why are you taking a leave? Where are you going? Or are you resigning as a teacher?
Just taking a few days off. It's for personal reasons. Be good while I'm gone. Whoever acts up should watch out when I get back. Okay? Hello?
Hello, Olivia. Did they approve your leave?
You think my dad's that easy? But never mind. I'll leave tomorrow afternoon and come back after 2 nights.
Is that enough time for you? If I were you, I'd just get everything done at the school, then buy a one-way ticket and strangle my brother to the very end.
If I were you, I'd shut up and book the tickets.
All right, fine. I'll do what you say. One plane ticket coming right up.
Oh. Jack, ooh, finally!
Sorry to trouble you, Leo.
No trouble at all.
I heard Alpha's acceptance rate is just 30% this time. Interview, written test, and actual operation. None of these is easy, you know that.
Are you really humble now? Have you seen yourself? Look at you. Your head's big, your brain must work better. I'm sure you'll pass the tests. 3%'s nothing to you, let alone 30%. Let's go. We're going to my place instead of a hotel.
I've already booked a room. Let me settle in first, then I'll come visit you.
Please wait a moment. Mr. Ship?
Be
Mr.
quiet!
Ship.
I'm in the middle of creating
Miss
art here.
Lin is
Can't you
here to
see that?
see you.
I said I'm in the middle of. Coffee?
Thank you.
You're welcome. What's up? Are you here to treat me out to lunch?
No. I have something to ask of you. Because I think Harry listens to you. Please take good care of him for me.
I get it. Kids generally adore successful people. Is he getting punished for that fight with a schoolmate?
That is not a problem anymore. I have to leave for a few days. So, no one would look after Harry. Before his dad left the country, I promised to take care of him. But you're his guardian now. Since Jack and I are away, he only has you.
Well, I think this is a pretty serious issue, so I think... Hey, what do you think of this? I think we should find a quiet place where we can discuss this matter freely and
Oh,
privately.
sorry. I don't have time for that. Harry is a good boy when he's not being stubborn. That is my observation. Since you've agreed, please look after him.
Sure, consider it done. Jack's son is my son. All kids adore successful people.
Right. I'll get going.
You're leaving? Sorry for asking just now. Why are you taking a leave? You're a head teacher in your school. Is it okay to leave just like that?
It's personal. I'm off to Australia.
Oh gosh. Looks like I don't stand a chance. We haven't even begun. So, are you going to Australia to get married?
Me get married?
See, I told you long-distance romance is unreliable. Yeah, and based on my 30 years of life experience, even after you reconcile, the crack in the relationship is already there. You know, it's your ex-boyfriend's loss, okay? I can't believe this.
What ex-boyfriend? I haven't agreed to the breakup yet.
Oh. Are you trying to say he two-timed you? If you're sad, my shoulders are yours to lean on. You can even cry on them for as long as you like, permanently if you want.
Can you just stop rubbing it in my face?
Do you need someone to accompany you there? Really? I'm an expert in revenge and seeking justice from unfaithful lovers. Hey, wait! I'm serious, okay?
Just take good care of Harry and make sure he's fine. Then I'll have less to worry about.
Yeah, sure. I hope you have a successful breakup. It's good so you can begin a new journey soon.
I'm not gonna offer you any wine.
Sure.
Let's toast with tea. Good luck to your exams tomorrow.
Yeah, thank you. To your family's happiness and good health. May I just say, you've got a nice place. Whenever you're free and you don't have to fly, you come home to a house like this with your whole family around you. That's living the sweet life.
Dripping green with envy yet? Then come move here. I told you to move 2 years ago, but you flatly refused. You're stubborn as a mule. House prices are rising now. Hey, why are you staying in a hotel? Move here tomorrow and stay with us.
We'll see first. How old is your eldest?
Oh, he just turned 17. As they say, time flies really fast. They grow up before you know it. I remember when you last saw him, it was just a tiny little tot. See how he's grown now.
Yes.
It went by very fast. He was very stubborn, like you when we were kids. He behaved badly. When his sister came along, he started to be caring. It's great.
Are there schools nearby? How's the education here?
It's fantastic. There's a school 5 minutes from here. I tell you, schools here don't put too much pressure on their students. They don't just look at grades. They're focused on developing a child's practical skills, getting them to be independent. Wait. You're nodding like you understand. You don't even have a child. Why are you asking anyway?
Well, I recently found out that I do have a son.
What? Really?
But let's not talk about that.
No. Hang on. But I just left 6 or 7 years ago, so when did you have a child? You know, Jack, I didn't realize you're that sort of man, huh? Give me the lowdown. Tell me everything.
Remember Vicky Shao?
Yeah?
Vicky and I were married. We split up half a year later.
Yeah.
Well, during that half year, she had her son. Vicky passed away recently, and the boy lives with me now.
Oh. So, how old is he?
16. A year younger than him.
So you have a son out of the blue. How's that going for you? So, how do you feel about having a son? Honestly, I don't know whether to pity you or congratulate you for being a new dad. You know, a kid's adolescent stage is the worst. Difficult to deal with. Is he all right by himself while you're out there?
Yeah, no worries. The kid's a big boy now.
You're really carefree. Aren't you worried? Have you given him a call since you landed?
Call him?
Yes, call him.
We're men. I don't need to give him a call. No need for that.
Oh, here.
Here,
Thank you.
enjoy the food.
Sure. Oh, it's squid. I love squid.
You're not gonna call him.
Nope. Cheers, Leo. To you. This is great.
How's the duck thigh noodles? Do you like it?
You're a brilliant cook, and this is totally not a lie. I've never eaten such delicious noodles in my entire life.
You have a long way ahead of you, kid. You're young. In the future, lots of delicious food awaits you.
Oh, Tony, you think you can teach me how to cook?
If you really like my cooking, just come here and eat more often. Why bother to learn and suffer?
No, I think you're so cool, Tony. You just prepare whatever food you like. Cook whatever you like every day. You don't need to worry about others. You don't let people order, they just eat what you prepare. You just do whatever you want to do.
You really think that's what I do here? I don't need to worry about my customers' opinion or humble myself to serve my clients. You think I just cook a few dishes and I'm done?
Yeah.
Harry, you only see swans gracefully swimming on the surface of the water. You watch as they seem to just glide. But do you know what their 2 feet are tirelessly doing underwater? Their feet paddle non-stop, like propellers. Harry, you only see how cool I am, but do you know I have to get up at 3 or 4 in the morning every day to buy vegetables at the market? Do you know what vegetables are the freshest and most nutritious? Do you know how to keep fish from smelling? Keep it fresh and tasty, even when you don't need to cook or serve it right away. Do you know how much you need to do just to make sure that the duck is seasoned just right for the noodles and it's not too bland, even on its own?
Wait a minute, before Jack left, did he ask you to do him a favor? All you adults are giving me lessons left and right.
These are not lessons. Listen to me, Harry. I'm saying this because you only tend to see the good and exciting side of a person. You don't see what they do behind it all, what they do to look cool and exciting. I mean the sweat and the hard work. No one told you that before, right? This is why I'm not giving you lessons like you think. I don't know much to give you lessons, but the people who give you lessons and point out facts only to do it because they love and care for you. But me, I'm merely telling you these because they're my own reflections on my own personal life and nobody else's. I think whatever era we're in, a person should have a skill that he can do with his eyes closed. Let's say you're rich. What if you're robbed? What if you get cheated on? But if you have a skill, no one can rob it from you or cheat you of it. What do you think about that?
Well, I do think I have a skill.
Great.
I can play the guitar, but I can't go busking now, can I?
Oh, come on. Listen to me, kid. What do you really think is your mission in life now? All you need is to study hard and finish school and learn things. Hey, what time is it? Oh, it's getting late. I should clean up the kitchen.
Wait, Tony, is that an old pocket watch?
Yes.
May I have a look, please?
Sure.
I've never held a pocket watch before.
You're holding one now. Enjoy.
Tony, this pocket watch is pretty old, isn't it?
Yes, it's quite old. I've had it for 30 years.
So, how did you get this thing?
Do you want to hear his story? Okay, I'll tell you about it then. You see, I've loved cooking since I was a little child. When I still worked in the countryside, I was assigned in the kitchen. I became interested in cooking more than anything else. When I returned to the city, I liked preparing meals too. At the time, living standards weren't so high, you know. To celebrate an occasion, we didn't go to restaurants. We would stay home and celebrate. We'll buy a bunch of vegetables, meat, chicken, and cook them ourselves. We'd have friends over. Back then, when there was a wedding, I'd go cook for them. When there was a happy occasion, for example, when a baby was born, or a birthday, I'd go help celebrate. More than 30 years ago, there was a batch of intellectuals in our factory. They were sent there for manual work, on assignment. One of the members was a physicist. We called him Professor Wang. He was an expert in the field, especially in mechanical physics. The whole country knew him. He was very popular. Anyway, I remember there was a flood in the south that year. This elderly man was very generous. I truly admired the professor. He donated all his wages, his savings, practically his everything to the country, even his extra income. Aside from that, when he ate at the cafeteria, he'd only buy a bun and an order of fermented bean curd. That was it. I think it was the same year. He turned 60. The professor fell very ill. The few of us pooled what money we had and bought vegetables, a fish, and a duck. We also got carp. We did what we could to celebrate his birthday. I was the cook that day. Anyway, I remember that as he ate, tears flowed down from his cheeks. He didn't hide it from us. People were more sentimental then than they are now. He held my hand with a sigh. And then he said, "Lee, thank you for this. I appreciate what you've done for me. I have not celebrated my birthday for many years. The dishes you prepared for me are the most delicious and the best I've ever had." When we left the cafeteria, he took something out. He took it out and showed it to me. He said, "Lee, I don't have anything to give you. This is a pocket watch I bought back from the country I studied in. I'll give it to you as a keepsake. It doesn't work, but I want you to have it." So I took it. It's broken. I had it repaired somewhere and it worked. The watch was as good as new again. It may seem worthless, but for me it's an appreciation from the old professor for my work. It was a kind of reward for the respect and love he received from the young people. I always carried this watch with me.
Actually, I think so too. It doesn't matter if a thing is good or not, if it's pricey or not. What matters is its importance for you. Take Jack and his house, for example. He still lives in my grandma's old place. Can't he afford a big house? He can. But grandma's house holds a significant place in his heart, so he chooses to stay there.
Yes. It is significant.
Who's that? Coming! Coming, coming! Oh, Miss Lynn, it's you.
Hi, sorry to bother you.
What brings you here today?
I leave for a couple of days, so I've come to tutor Zed today.
Oh, you are? Does Zed know?
Yes, he does. I told him before he left school.
Oh. Zed! Zed! Zed!
Hey, you're here, Miss Lynn.
Zed, why didn't you tell me that your teacher changed your tutoring schedule? I've been so busy lately. I haven't had the time to clean up. His room is such a mess. Why don't you study here instead? The table over here is clear, okay? His room is messy.
Okay.
No.
Huh?
It's all right. My stuff is in the room, Ma. Miss Lynn, let's begin our lesson.
All right.
Oh, but...
Zed, may I ask you a favor first? Can you convince Harry to try to remain calm in the future and not behave like he did with Ivory? It almost cost him his place in school.
I honestly think that school nowadays is not so important. We can be waiters in a restaurant, and we will survive. There's a lot of things we can do. Harry told me that lots of Hollywood actors were waiters at restaurants before they became rich and famous.
Can you please stop talking about Harry for once, will you?
Sorry.
Given his current situation in life, he should man up and face reality. I must say, Zed's time is very precious now. He needs to really focus on his studies.
I'm sorry. I'll be more mindful of his time.
Excuse me. I'm
Thank
well
you.
aware of what happened at your school recently. Harry hit Ivory Wong, didn't he? As the erring party, he must take responsibility. Now, as a teacher, you can't favor him, protect him, and cover up for him just because of his background, Miss Lynn.
You've misunderstood.
Ma, what are you talking about? She's not doing anything wrong.
She is doing something wrong, am I right? Olivia Lynn, Don't assume that other people don't know about you. You and your affairs with other men. You're the kind of person I hate the most, I'm telling you. But of course I can't tell you what to do. This is your life after all. But you should keep away from my family, huh? I finally understand why my son always fails in his exams. Are you really giving him lessons or hypnotizing him? Another thing. I told you how he falls easily, that he is prone to puppy love. Why didn't you keep this in mind? Are you pretending to be dumb in front of me? If not, will I think you must be seducing him? Is that how a teacher behaves with
enough!
their students?
I didn't know that's what you think this is. I'm sorry. I can't tutor anymore. I'll be on my way.
Ma, don't you have any manners? Miss Lin,
What
wait!
manners? How dare you? Stay there!
心中是骏马和猎场，最了不起的脆弱迷惘，不过就这样。天外有天有无常，山外有山有他乡，跌了撞了心还是回老地方。游离于城市的同样，错过了心爱的姑娘，宣告世界的那个理想已不知去向。为所欲为是轻狂，防不胜防是悲伤，后来才把成熟当偏方。当所有想的说的要的爱的都记在心脏，行李箱里装不下我想去的远方。这来的去的给的欠的算一种褒奖，风吹草低见惆怅，抬头至少还有光。把烦恼空了吞了忍了算了，不对别人讲，谁还没有辜负几段昂贵的时光。若男孩笑了哭了累了说要去流浪，留下大人的模样，看岁月剑拔弩张，总会有个人成为你的远方。